Hi there, my name is Maddie Smith. I'm currently about to be a junior at Georgia Southern University and I am 19 years old. I believe I deserve the scholarship because when I came into college, I did not think I was going to be able to finish. I thought I was only going to be able to get through a year or two before I'd have to drop out and just start working full time instead of go to trade school because I didn't think I was going to be able to afford it. So getting the scholarship would heavily impact my life in the parts that I would not have to be working full-time anymore. Currently, I'm working about 50 hours a week while going to school, taking about 16 credit hours each semester to be able to not go severely in debt. My biggest role model is actually my project manager that I worked with over the summer. His name is Zachary Taylor, and he had this crazy idea. He decided that he wanted to design a road that somehow charged the electronic cars from them driving on it, and everyone thought he was crazy, but he looked at me and said, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going because no matter what, I'm going to learn something out of it. Even if I don't get anywhere, I'm going to make progress, and that progress is something. So that is why I value him so much. Personally, in the next 5 years, I see myself being a project manager, hopefully for C.W. Matthews or a company similar, as I'm kind of an asphalt and construction nerd. I very much like looking at concrete, site work, all of that sorts of stuff. My favorite subject in school is personally history. I think it is so interesting to see how not only culturally but socially and economically how other countries influence us because they just have so much impact on us. Even if you wouldn't think that they would, it changes trends in our lives as well. A meaningful experience that I've had in class was actually my freshman year of college. It was my very first class and I was taking engineering graphics. I walked in the first day and I was absolutely horrified. I was surrounded by a bunch of guys who, they were all older. Everyone in there was at least like a sophomore or a junior and I was just a freshman and I felt like a baby. But thankfully this very nice girl came and sat down next to me and she said she was scared too, but it's gonna be okay because we're in it together. We have been great friends since that day because she stuck it out with me and made me not feel so alone. Personally, I believe that technology will play a huge role in advancing the retail industry. I've done a lot of research on this and I think that AI actually has a great impact on not only tracking analytics, but you can give it so much data and it can process it in just a matter of seconds. It can give you the current trends and patterns for whatever data you are giving it. For me personally, following this education path was something out of the ordinary. Both my parents are teachers and my sister is also in college to be a teacher. I decided I want to do something different. I always saw construction projects happening and I didn't know much about it, but I knew I wanted to know more. So I just decided to dive nose first into it and figure it out for myself. A time that I have overcame adversity is actually my sophomore year of high school. My mother is very sweet, but she is bipolar, which causes her to be very trusting of people when she should not be. She was falling for a scam where this guy said he needed money and somehow he got into our bank statements and he ended up taking money from one account, putting into another between my parents, my sister, and mine, and took away all of my college fund that I had saved. And that made it very hard. And that was the reason I didn't think I was going to be able to finish school. But my dad said it's going to be okay. We'll get through it. I don't know what's going to happen, but we will get through it. So we have gotten through it. I have progressed since then, and I have figured out how to live with a little bit less while also still being comfortable and still being able to do the things that I love to do. Now, that is all that I have to say, but if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a great day.